mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, Jetty. You'll have to excuse what's on the screen. It's probably not Factorio. It's about to be Factorio. This was sort of at the end of a Friday night stream, doing a couple of different games. We end up back on the community map. Good old Balance once, launched twice. The Balance is actually built. The catch is at the other end of the Balancer, to launch, you need some silos. You need 1,024 silos that need to be worked out how they can go in. They need to be blueprinted in. They need to be placed down. It's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. So that's one of the things I get fixed up this stream. On top of that, it turns out a lot of my old smelters where I set up all that nuclear fuel, like the stream before this one, a lot of those smelters have been pulled up now. So we've got 22,000 nuclear fuels sitting in boxes waiting to be used. So I found a use for it. It doesn't come to the end of the stream. I do recommend you hang out for it because, yeah, Jetty was creative. On top of that, I'm pretty sure it's this stream, I set up an SR latch. So it turns on and off the accumulators depending on whether we have enough power in the network, and normally people would do that. It's smart, so they do it with, smart stuff like combinators. I do it with belts, because I can. Anyway, that's enough of an intro. I do hope you guys enjoy the stream. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye. Just 5 more minutes of Factorio. Under the tab of Factorio. Done. Or you can do 10 minutes of Factorio. No, I am not staying up till 4 a.m. Okay, Balancer is built. So that was job number 1. The map is concreted. Apart from that part up there. Okay, copy. Go bots. Okay, that's down concreted. That's down concreted. That's a separate robot network, but we'll fix that. We'll just... That's definitely intended behavior. Alright. Can't sort nuclear fuel. I'm not surprised. Okay, helps if you stand now. 15 minutes. See, it misses 15 minutes away. Why is there no copper? Oh, we put in new smelters and didn't hook them up to anything. Love community maps. Which are half missing the modules. Bilbo, it's Bilbo's fault. Hey Bilbo, you missed some concrete. Gotta have all the concrete. Alright, have I bots picked up all this crap? Okay. Let's slip the last of that off the belt. There's more over here. There's a crap ton over here. It's a UPS save. Oh, we're at UPS limited, are we? I don't have UPS limits anymore. It's, well, I still manage to hit them with single player for some reason. I don't know how I do that. Have some speed ones. Have some prod ones. Have some more prod ones. I'm not even requesting them. Have all of them. Have some beacons. I don't want those anymore. Go away. Mr. P? UPS save? Okay. Alright. Now. There's my awesome SR latch, which is still working, 100%. It's definitely working. It's hooked up on its belt. We're over 75% power, so it stopped the nuclear fuel going around, stopped the switch working. Which I really don't want to destroy. Doesn't matter, somebody's just wired straight across it. Which is wired across. Ignored my SR latch. Alright, robots off. Get rid of that crap. Roboport, smack down there. Cool. Just that much concrete. Now I can concrete all the way up to the edge. All the way down to there. What were you saying about saving UPS? And that golf game broke my chroma keyboard. It's now all white. I don't like it. Ha! Worst solar field ever. Faceless! Thank you for the biddies, which means I should probably turn on the API, shouldn't I? It's alright, you don't get anything for bits, but thank you for the bits nonetheless. Mappa enter thingamajiggy bob. Loading, 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 loading. That one, start. Oh, and I click start and all the accumulators turn on. I think I blew something up. Oh, that's going to be horrible. The bots are going to be flying across no man's land forever with concrete. Not my problem. That could go away. Come on, I want lots of concrete. That's what I want. I want a big blueprint with just a tiny bit of concrete, which we're just going to... Oh, I can feel it. I found some spots that didn't have concrete. It just lags a little bit. Oh, there's another bit. Ooh. Okay, maybe not that section. Definitely along here, but... Oh no, I slipped up a tile! Okay, concrete all of that, please. With a whole heap more of it over here. And then some concrete here. Okay, that feels like it's been thoroughly concreted. Oh yeah, robots say yes. Alright, so now I've concreted half the base. We're finally making decent science production. Oh, there you go. I love community maps for this reason. Alright. So now I need to... I've concreted things. I've definitely caused the UPS that they were trying to improve to get much worse. My latency's still all over the place again tonight. Where are my DOS prompts? I need that one, I need that one, I need that one, and I need that one. And that's the one I need to have on the screen at all times. Yeah, it just went through the roof because I dropped a packet. I didn't drop a packet. Something between me and Finland dropped a packet. Okay. Alright, so over here, we need to get satellites put in. No, those things put in. Silos. Those things. Those big things. Is that a train? It's a goop train! I need to turn those back on. Goop train. Goop train needs goop boxes. Okay, got my coffee. I don't understand these coffee people. You say you drink coffee, but then you spend all this time in the morning without coffee? Alright. Goop train has no stations. Seems like it's somebody else. Apollos is coffee powered. I thought it was solar powered. Because, like, if he's... Oh, I just dropped 2 more packets. Latency... Nope. Oh, another one. See, if he was nuclear powered, I'd have to ask where he puts the nuclear fuel. Which could lead to some embarrassing answers. Okay. Oh, there's a laser missing. Yeah, it's probably not important. Alright. I need to... There we go. This is 5 minutes away. Editor. Okay. So. First things first. I need F4. I need grid. And that's when the server decides to save the map. Because we need to fit 1, maybe 2 more silos on this. So we're just going to extend it out of grid. Real quick. Which is that one. No, it's that one. That one. If I select... Nope. Yeah, clone tiles. From there to there, and then I paste it there. Yep. And the other one I want is... You ruined it, boys, when you went and... there. And there. And there. And then I have no idea what type of water this is, so I'm just going to copy what the guys have already put. Put that there. And that there. And then we're just going to copy that and just shove that there. Come on, down further. Come on. Okay, and then I need to go back to entities. A box. Doesn't matter what it is. I just need to remove all these walls because they're completely invulnerable. Okay, and nope, I need to be back on the outside of the walls. Yeah, latency's all over the place again. Oh, there we go. Another packet dropped. Okay. So, we have Apollos here, which is good. Because he's not a king of spaghetti or anything like that, but he is the king of spaghetti pipes and spaghetti and pipe balances. So, Hap. We have a 1024 by 1024 lane balancer. To that, we need to put in 1024 satellites. Which means, at this end, we need to have 1024 rocket silos. But also with those rocket silos, we need to actually put rocket parts in them. How do you suggest we get rocket parts into the silos? And through the balancer is not an acceptable answer. Because the best answer I've got currently is from top to bottom. The problem is there's not enough room on this side to get anything Oh. There's not enough room left and right to get anything into these things. Not unless we space them further out. And I actually just realised, because our undergrounds do a ridiculous length, max length 17, maybe we can do that. What's the length of one of those? 11. You could wiggle them around or not. Well, if I have a row like this at the top, and then, come on, tools. There we go. And then if I have a second row like that, which is obviously missing lots of silos, I don't have room to wiggle anything anywhere because there's going to be another row below that and another row below that and another row below that. So there's no access. But our undergrounds do stretch very, very, very far. And are facing the wrong direction. Lol. So. You need space for power and energy? Yeah, I know. And that's where some of the problems come from. Well, technically, wire reach of 9. Oh, that's not going to work. If I put a power pole there and a power pole of nope. Okay. Alright, let's take... from there to there, which is 8. No, they're going to be 9 silos long because the things are 9 tiles tall. Or do they? No, I guess we could do 8. Where would the 9th one go? No, they've got to be at least 9. Okay, so we put that there. Now, because of the stretch on the belts, there's nothing to stop that, I guess. And then just repeat that along. One more tile. So you have two components on one belt, one component on the other, and just use a normal and a long-handed inserter. Single lane sushi belt, or a single lane of a belt, yeah. Like, no matter what, it's a ridiculous amount of rocket parts we're going to need, and every single silo is going to need prod mods. So, 1,024 rocket silos means 4,000 productivity modules? Hang on, let's check the base really quickly. L, in probably that network, yep. Prod, -3. Now, I don't want to do a sushi belt. By the same token, server's not responding because I'm not dropping packets. Packets from me to Finland are not making it from me to Finland. We could do something like that. And that means it only have to be one tile. Well, one tile per silo. 2 tiles per silo, not 3 tiles per silo. We could belt braid the whole thing. Because it's not as if we don't make lots of undergrounds. Lots and lots and lots of undergrounds. I sort of like the idea of just solid belts. Because then you can literally have the belts come down when they get to the end, loop, and then go up, and then down, and then up. And you just feed them at one end. And if something ever makes it through the whole thing and back to the start, it means you probably got enough of that item. Whereas undergrounds are always hidden. Unless you do really short ones, which I don't really like. Yeah, no, I think we're going to go with 2 belts. Okay, so 2 belts. And 1 misses at the screen door. Which, no, I didn't latch the door. She gets grumpy when I latch the door. I don't know why. Why do you get grumpy when I latch the door and let you out? Hello, dear. Hello. You know, you could just bring 1 belt from the top, another from the bottom, and have them meet at the center. I could, but I could loop the whole thing too, faceless. Isn't that a lot more fun? Don't you want to see a giant belt looping through 1,024 silos, which is just an outrageous number to start with, that is full of, like, rocket parts? Does that not sound like an outrageous thing you would only see on a Jetty community map? Text message says, the missus did really well and made lots of money.
Approximately.
Alright. Cool.
And it was a 10.
Cool.
Which is normally only 5 max sale.
Yeah. For those watching, Mrs. works for commissions. Alright, so there are sometimes she goes to work and makes no money, and there are sometimes she makes lots of money. Today was not a lots of money.
A good amount of money.
Good amount of money, but then she's had 3 failures recently, so you know it sort of makes up for some of the recent failures where just more people were booked in and then didn't show up and all that sort of crap. The sort of joys you have when you work for commission. I really recommend you never ever work for commission. It can be interesting, it can be thrilling. I've done it. I made a fortune doing it. But it's not fun sometimes. Really not fun. Same, but I sell drugs. Turtle, you probably make a fortune. Because everybody lives a shit life and everybody wants lots of drugs. Prescription ones are the best ones, I hear. So Mrs. is home. Mrs. is going to bed? Yeah, I thought so. No, dear. Thank you for Sep. Septimus 2. Thank you for the follow. This is why I was going to be done. Thank you for the sub. Resub? It says sub. Aren't you already a sub, Sep? She's now waving money at me. I can't count any of that. Alright, I've already counted that whilst you had it out, but I'm not going to say how much money that is or is not on a stream.
I didn't say that.
But
I'm just showing you.
Okay.
Because some of it was... And that's right.
Okay. Yep, some of it's float, some of it's money you got to pay out for stock, yep. I was a patron back when I had a job, but I think it's the first time I've subbed. Well, there you go. First time you subbed. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. You were definitely a something at some stage, because that rings a bell. Okay, so if we put power there and power there, that links up, that tiles up. That chap over there is not going to get power, which seems like a not me problem. If I copy that and I put it there, I love what the bots do with the power cables. That's not going to piss people like Hap off at all. Alright, so that goes there, that goes there. You won't get power. You won't get power at all. How do I fix that problem? Because I sort of need you to have power. Small power poles down the side. Oh, that should be fine. That should reach heaps. Yeah, we can work out that. What? Okay, good idea.
No.
No? Huh? Yeah, of course you're gonna have a shower after you get home. Yep. Okay. So that there. I should be able to run. Why don't you just read through else doing offset undergrowth? Elysium, because I really, really like the idea. So this is for rocket parts. I really like the idea of thousands and thousands of rocket parts going down this one. And then reverse. Cut. Reverse. Cut. Reverse. That direction, please. Oh, God, that's so wrong. That's horribly wrong. This is what happens when you play with a latency of 100. 100 ticks! Because I like the idea of doing this. Because this will have 2 rocket parts on it. This will have 1 rocket part on it. I hit R on the undergrounds, but because of latency, there's no guarantee shit happens. But yeah, I really like the idea of having all the parts come down and then loop up the next set and then across into the next set and next set. I like that idea. I really, really like that idea because it means you're literally at 1 belt at this end. You're just going to feed it with rocket fuel. And if you ever get rocket fuel at this end, it means you're done with rocket fuel. And so on and so forth. Or we can put it in a giant loop, as if we're not wasting enough UPS on belt segments as is. Actually, speaking of belt segments, time usage. It's only at 1. Less than 1. In saying that, the balancer ain't doing anything. Like, if you feed materials in here, that 1 is going to go way up. That belt I has to pass 1,024 silos? Exactly. F4. That one. Like, you could pre-calculate how much rocket fuel you need, or you could just feed it in and just wait for it to come out the other end. A full lane of belt, a full blue belt of parts. You can't weave all through blue belts together. You could do a blue belt, and then you could do a red and a yellow belt to technically get you a blue belt. Technically give you 2 blue belts. Technically, I wouldn't recommend it because it's a nightmare to look at and a nightmare to diagnose. Like, the reason this has a magic impenetrable wall so players can't enter is so no idiot could come out here and hand place anything. Another option would put a belt at the front of the silo and a belt at the back of the silo. So come down one side and then out the other. Well, these are filter inserters out for the satellites, and I want them to be a filter inserter because a filter inserter, you can send a pulse filter down, which means when the whole lot's done and it launches one set of satellites, I don't think the throughput of rocket parts into the silos will be a problem. I think getting the rocket parts to fill 1,024 silos will be the problem. But yeah, filter inserters, I want them to be filter inserters because I want to, at some stage, to be able to go wires and combinator and have a combinator go satellite. And then have 1,024 satellites just go as one long launch. It's all got to do with the magic of the final shot. Okay. So I think this is the method we're going to go with. We're going to go with 2 belts. When they get to the far end, they can loop back up, which means all the butters have to go away. They're gone. Good. I need these things. I need to go back to base. And the output from the silo, we're not outputting it. There's no output required. Single pulse. I don't think a single pulse would work. Yeah, launching is the goal. I don't... Oh, crap. I'm going to need more tiles. Grid. Tile grid. Okay, so we're going to come out to here. To there. Then down to there, I think. 3 belts weaved on 2 tiles. Okay. Discord general. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah. What's the quickest way to do that? I'm lazy. We're gonna do display capture. I didn't think about it. Yes, that's 3 belts and 2 tiles. Is there advantage? Honestly, no. Don't get me wrong, it would work, but I don't think there's a merit to putting the time and the effort. Okay, so I want to do... Nope, I want to do cut. You can go over... Why can't I paste that there? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, paste that there. You're a down lane. Nope. All of that. Paste that there. I'm going to get rid of that. Then we're going to cut that. Yeah. And then we're going to paste that there because you're an up lane. I should be able to do that. Then we're going to cut that and put it there. And then you're a down lane. Copy that again. Paste it there. Are you centered? 3, 4, 4, 3. Yeah, you're as centered as you can get with an odd amount. Then we put that. Crap, I ran out of room already. Slide further left, guys. So hang on. You're a down, you're an up. So I'm going to bring the up lane and paste it here. No, only needs a bigger factory fill. That's the only advantage. Yeah, no. Oh, crap. Alright, so that's got to go there and there. Then that's got to go an up lane. So we've done this one. You can go away. And then that one's got to go there and there. So you're down, you're an up, so we want to down again. And then an up. Well, that one and that one. And then you're down, so we want up. And then you go there and there. Okay, so you should be 9 silos long. You are. Awesome. Because it now means all of that shit can go away. And we can copy that. And see if that has any hope of... Oh, wow, it fits. It fits. Cool. Alright, so I just need to copy that and run very, 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 very far south. Alright, so I need important things. I need to get off the train. I need a rocket launcher. I need nukes. I've got nukes. I need 30 times the amount of nukes. I need all the blasting caps we have spare and then some. I need to turn off the grid because I hate it. Where am I making blasting caps, sir? It was there. It already has speed modules in it. It still doesn't go fast enough. Blasting caps need explosives. Where are you getting explosives from? Oh, you just need cliff explosives. Can I fit an assembly machine in here somewhere? There? There. There are a few undergrounds backwards. Alright, I should probably fix it if I... What the hell is that? Bilbo, were you in editor mode again? Dog poop. Fix it. Fix it. You're gonna lose admin access. I'll give you the important admin, you know, the one that lets you update mods and that sort of stuff. But I won't give you the admin that lets you actually run commands in the server. That way you can fix things but nothing else. We want one there, we want there. There's a few... Oh no, actually all the undergrounds are backwards because they were backwards in the original blueprint. I should have fixed that. Can I leave it there as a surprise? Copy, paste. If we output to there, and then you go to there, and you go to there, and we go there to there. And speed modules. No, actually it's going to be quicker and easier to do that. You guys need to go faster. Oh, there's 333 speed modules on request. Oh.
Hello, my
good
friend.
To know.
Stay a while and listen.
Shuttershy, thank you for the follow. Thank you for starting a follower train as well. I have nukes, so nothing can go wrong. Bilbo is standing here to defend me. And we all like seeing... and he runs off. Thank you for starting a biter follower train. Very much appreciated. We have this lovely API installed that, yeah, when people click the follow button, we start a follower train, and if in, well, the more people that the more people that click follow, or, came from the Boom Zap Discord. Welcome, welcome. All those who subscribe on YouTube have the lovely ability of adding to a follower train. And when we have enough follow, well, at the end of 5 minutes, biters show up. Biters show up and they eat my face. So you came from Boom Zap Discord, so welcome. Have you played Factorio before? Have you seen Factorio before? That's not going to reach. 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 I can't get more beacons. They're never going to get speed modules anyway. And for almost killing me, only 70 hit points left. Oh yeah. That's that's right. You added bits, which would have taken your health up. See, eye things, stuff. Yep. Okay. So we've made that go faster, even though there's not enough of that crap to make it run. Let's throw some in there. Some in there. Some in there. Nope. Do not hold the nuke in the middle of the base. You don't deserve speed modules. They're going down here in this building. And then whatever's left over is going in this building. Actually, Shadowshy, did I see you during Boom Zap's dev stream earlier today? Your name rings a bell. You know, I was the champ for a long time, had close to 2,200 hit points. Nope. Nope. It probably means that I broke something along the line, because that happens too. Yep. I thought so. Good night, dear.
I know.
Love you too. Okay, so that's done. You failed. Whatever, train. I've got some of those. I have nukes. What could go wrong? Yes, I did the follow train this month. Kill me. Excellent. I think the new person gets as many hit points as you did plus 100. And that's how it keeps going up. Holy crap, that's a fast train. 150%. Okay. So, Shuttershy. I assume you've spent decent amount of time playing the last regiment. Just an assumption. Okay, we're gonna run around here. We're gonna go and say hello. Don't put that stuff down, you idiots. Yeah, come do this. Of course, I'm one of the devs. I thought you were one of the devs. So, how do you explain the game to people? Okay, that little bit was not meant to be there. I definitely don't have landfill on me. We'll just pretend that part doesn't exist. It's fine. Somebody put a forest in the way. Hey, my followers are showing up. Awesome. Combatrons, you're dead. You're very dead. You know what? Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away. Go away. Nuke the trees? Oh, that's a really good idea. You say that because you know there's like a 75% chance I'm going to self-nuke, right? Look, free landfill. Some handcrafting not included. So it'll self-fix. I'm sure. Shouldn't it be 99%? No, like 75%. Personally explained last minute as a greatly simplified turn-based strategy. Think all the fun of grand strategy, but doable in your lunch break. Okay. So, I would agree, but I have, and because you're a dev, I'm going to mention this. I'm going to mention this because, like, I grew up playing, like, really, really old school games. Like 80s, 90s, or late 80s, 90s. I liken it to Warlords 2, Warlords 3 from the 90s, not the new Warlords 3, which was shit. And Jetty is old. Jetty is not old. Jetty is wise. Wise and experienced, like a wine, which may have turned to vinegar some stage along the way. And I also liken it to, like, Civilization with the hex-based movement. And my complaints were, if I tell a unit to move very, very far across the map, it uses wherever I happen to drag my mouse rather than the best or least movement cost to get across the map. Which is like, you know, I know the map's not that big, but it was a little bit frustrating. I had to be very careful where I chose my mouth, where I pathed my mouse. That's power armor. I don't need power armor. I come with power armor. I have a spare one in my inventory. Yeah, I had to be very, very careful where I chose to run my mouse across the map. And I found the turns took a little bit too long. When I actually ended my turn. So when I ended my turn, it took longer to process through the I think it's 8-10 stages, whatever the different stages of the resolution of the turn. It seemed to take longer to process than I expected. Along with, I noticed that if I had a fight on two fronts, and I ended my turn looking at one front, something else could happen, like, off the screen on the second front, and the map wouldn't always drag me up there to show me what was happening. Sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. And I found more than once, I thought I'd have 3 troops up guarding a back entrance or whatever, and know that I was going to lose one of them, but then find out that they'd got new troops and moved them in, and I'd lost 2 of them, and that went suddenly from a not so good to an oh shit situation. I think there were only 2 things I brought up during the stream. Yeah, I think that was it. I don't know why, but the only image I can think of Stinson is old man. Stinson's probably not an old man. He's probably a grumpy man, but probably not old. He's probably youthful and grumpy. Sulfur. Why do we have no sulfur? Because I speed moduled everything else. Because we have no petroleum. Okay, why do we have no petroleum? Because you have too much heavy oil. Because the cracking not crack fast enough. The cracking not crack fast enough. Can I fix that? We've been struggling with the general polish like that. Every bit of feedback is immensely useless. Too much light, not enough heavy. Too much light as well. Wow. I see all these buildings that have speed modules in them that are not doing anything speedy with them. You can't have speed modules. You can't have speed modules. You can't have speed modules. You can't. You don't deserve them. You don't deserve them. You don't deserve them. Look, I've got a 9900K, and yeah, that was my big thing. what I do? I did the last. So I did the second woman, the hook woman, with the last campaign or the last mission for her. And I noticed sometimes when I'm ending my turn, it's taking too long for everybody's turns to happen, and I don't know, I felt like that was a real bottleneck in the actual processing of the game or something. How the hell? Oh, light's getting in through there. Okay. Does that make the... That's got full petroleum. And you've got no petroleum. I think there's a problem with a pipe that ain't connected to something. Petroleum go that way. Where you petroleum go? Well, there's your problem. Your pipes aren't hooked up. Your pipes are not hooked up, mate. That one. Magic! Okay. I'm a superhero, I solve stuff. Nope. Nope, that's gotta go back. Yeah, look, I can't say whether it's too long to process or there's some delay built in. Because, like, it's a turn-based game. I'm not expecting a lot of processing going into it. Now, I'm not a dev, so maybe there is, and I'm just stupid and ignorant, which is entirely possible. Ask chat, they'll agree with me. Or agree with you. But yeah, it felt a little bit clunkish processing things. Please show up. And you can't be there. You guys need power? You don't really need power, do you? Can't you pretend to need power? Did that help at all? No, not really. Can you have power over there? Hey, you got power. How? What? 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 Mullick? Muggick? Mogic? Ven Smocker? What are you talking about? You've got me so confused. Which is not an accomplishment. It's really easy to do. One of them. Is that now fast enough? Sulfur. Upgrade planner fixes all. Hey! No explosives. Alright, we're gonna put in a one of them. And a one of them. And one of them. One question if you don't mind. Why is large unit still fun for you? It was fun. And look, I look into devs before I even look at the games. And I looked into crap, I can't remember the name of the damn company. Boom Zap. I noticed you guys had a long history of mobile games. And honestly, it felt a little bit like a game I play on my iPad. Which is funny, because I haven't pulled out the iPad in many years. And I'm imagining you guys are reserving the ability to port it to iPads, iPhones, Android phones. Cat, can you stop it? Thank you. All that sort of stuff in the future. Because it feels like a potential to be a mobile game, which I have no problem with. It feels that way, and I don't know. You're at the $20 Steam price. which seems like an okay price for a game that's going to end up... No, that's wrong. A game that's going to end up ported to a mobile store. Can we go that way? I have seen many other devs ask for, like, you know, a lot more money for a game that's going to go to the games that we are actually looking at mobile ports as a possibility. I've seen devs ask for a lot more money for a lot less game for games that either started out on mobile and ported to a PC. Actually, I did one... Balance City. Balance City was one I did on the PC that was a mobile port that they stopped working on and then worked a bit more on the PC version and then sort of gave up outright, which was sort of funny. And yeah, it felt like a mobile game. Yours doesn't feel as much like a mobile game, but it feels like it has the potential to be a mobile game, which is probably a good thing, actually. Because it feels like it could go mobile if you wanted it to go mobile. And I think a lot of that comes down to the map. I was sort of expecting, as I played more, to be able to have bigger and better campaign scenarios. And the last one I did, which as far as I've gotten, I admit it's probably still early game, I couldn't zoom out anymore. And I'm like, oh, that's sort of the limit of the screen still. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe you guys will have luck at porting to mobile. It's definitely a game I would play on my iPad, I will say that much. And I think the only game I bothered to play on my iPad is... What was that Blizzard game with cards? That one. Yeah, whatever that game was called. I can't remember. I know chat can. I know chat's probably yelling at me right now because I can't remember the name of the game. Heartstorm! That's it. Yeah. That one I played on my iPad. I had it on the PC, but I actually never played it on the PC. It was a game that I'm like, nope, I'm going to sit on the couch. I'm going to watch some TV. I will play this on my iPad. That's it. Comparing us to Heartstorm. Yeah, look, it's definitely... They're both games I would play on the iPad whilst watching TV. Yours definitely has a good storyline, a good lore. It didn't quite 100% make sense, and you can tell Chris he probably needs to look at the wording between the end of Campaign 1 with the orcs going to Campaign 2, because there's just some wording in there that looks like it's been, I don't know, edited 3 times, and some meaning got lost with somebody typing them up at 3 AM, which I know everybody does. Look at me, I started streaming today, forgetting to update the thumbnail and making the midnight video that should have gone out 11 minutes ago public. Well, scheduling it to go public before I click start stream. So the first 10 minutes of my stream was me doing that. My entire thesis is like that. Yeah. Yeah. But Stinson, you're going to fix your thesis, right? Or did you hand it in with it being 3 AM gobbledygook? Both are acceptable, as long as you passed, well, your thesis did what it was meant to do. Okay, so we've got plenty of petroleum. We just need more everything. Well, it's a 4 AM on some of those levels. We'll look back at those. Look, Factorio, which is what we're playing at the moment, is going through its final polish. It is due out, I don't know, what's the command? 1.0? There we go. 1.0 is due out in that long, because that's when the devs have finally said they're going to go to 1.0. And they're doing a final polish now, and it means there's lots of things that have been... I was blind. I got a hand like that. I was blind to all the mistakes. Yeah, that's the other thing. You just... Look, I've never had the joys of doing a thesis, but I've done I've done copywriting and other stuff in the past, and there's been many times I've typed shit up at 3 a.m. and it looks good, and then in the 20 minutes, half hour, 3 hours, you know, beforehand, it's been completely retyped from scratch. Using, like, I'm just deleting a section and then retyping it and then deleting a section and retyping it just over and over and over. Because it needed it. But yeah, Factorio's reaching like 1.0, so they're doing a final retouch currently. And there's lots of things that they've overlooked in the past that they're now fixing. So yeah, it needs a second look at just a few things. A few things, probably a lot of things after you start looking at it with a magnifying glass, but you know. Okay, you still won't go faster. Hey, we got a Spartan artillery bombardment remote. Oh, it's that remote. Yeah, we don't want the other one. That's stupid. How the build progressing? Well, we built a balancer, and it's built. And JD's decided how to get rocket parts into rocket silos. So JD just needs 10,000 bazillion more blasting charges to build a moat. Because I'm going to moat it in. Although I might leave this. Actually, I will leave this because I'll just cut across there. So I need to build a moat just to cover the back wall. And then need to get into admin mode and remove the wall that cannot be passed or destroyed. And fix that up so it gets moved out as well. And then we just need 1,024 rocket silos. And then 4,000 productivity modules. And then I do not want to think how many rocket parts. A few. Alright, so that's done, that's done, that's done. You into art? Probably not, but you can try me anyway. Artillery speed? Why do you want shooting speed? You just make more cannons. Bilbo, you're a crazy man. Why do I have those requested? And those requested. Go away. Oh, God. Okay. Can I post a link? Yes. So, Shuttershy, do you have anything else you want to ask about the game? Because I'm happy to give you my honest opinion. Image a gallery link. What? I'm just starting to get better. I can't zoom. I have old eyes. I need to be able to zoom. That's actually really good. And the bottom one looks like it has about as many lines on its hand as I do. Which is a lot. But it's probably too much for realism. Probably way too much for realism. I just have lots of lines on my hands. Like absurdly lots of lines on my hands. I don't know why. I want a landfill. That was the other thing I wanted. Do we have landfill? Oh, we got 50 landfill. I'll take 50. But yeah, it looks good. I like it. I like it. That's not art, that's drawing. I think I probably got a few more if I think really hard about it. I'm starving, just happy to get some feedback. My hands have that amount of lines. Probably because you don't moisturize. No, it's a thing that runs in my family. You know, some people have a funny looking nose. Some people have like frown lines really early. Some people have this, some people have that. My family, it just runs through the family that all of us have. If we ever go to somebody who reads fortunes out of your hand, they'll be like, holy shit. Just because, yeah. Oh, the holy shit. Oh, that's very detailed. I'm going to charge you 3 times the amount, because that's probably how to go. Our hands are just, yeah, this is how they are. And technically, I've been playing Factorio for just 130-year-old. Yeah. Not a problem, Shuttershai. Thank you for swinging by. Come on, go through the gates. Super high latency. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, fortune teller would probably... Oh, hi, friends. Go away, friends. Did I hit any of them? That's what I'm worried about. Getting jumps when I'm in or near combat. We'll just ignore this little shitty coast right here, right? It's brown for other reasons. Nobody made any mistakes. So yeah, Shuttershai, if you haven't gone yet, thank you very much for the game. It's what I'm going to definitely add to my revisit list. And yeah, thank you. Well, can you thank Chris again for me? Fertilized land. Yeah, that's the reason I'm going with. Thank Chris again for me for the key as well. It gave me a good excuse on a Friday night to sit down and play something new, which is always a bonus. And make me look up that game I played when I was much younger called Warlords 3. Or actually, I played Warlords 1 and 2. I don't think I played 3. I don't actually know. It did require some YouTube investigation work to find out. It's Bilbo. Bilbo. You gotta clean that up. That didn't happen either. Well, it's your dog. You clean it up. Go away. Actually, let's bleed you guys out a little bit. I call that a win. It's your dog. You clean it up, Bilbo. So yeah, what I was trying to say is, I think I've done just 5 more minutes of Factorio, right? Shut up, Compatron. You know what? I can't shoot him? Uptime. Yeah, 4 hours. Another 4-hour stream. I'm getting good at this streaming thing, Stinson. You'd be proud. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Oh, okay. Then go. No, just 5 more minutes. Yeah, just 5 more minutes. Alright. If I stop hitting the microphone, or the stand, that can go, that can go. And if you go above it, you'll have to stay for another hour. No, I won't! Next up time in 30 minutes. Uh-huh. I'm gonna shoot a Compatron. What? I am requesting them. That's why. You can go away. You can go away. What the hell? That's not meant to be there. No, I just want enough cliff explosives to finish this off. Although I'm halfway. So I need another like 600 cliff explosives. Sure. Go back to base. I really hope somebody automated rocket silos. And then... Where's the box? There's the box. I'll make sure the box is uncapped. Actually, it looks like they're both running at full speed. So maybe I'll throw more speed modules in that thing. Then I'm going to editor mode, and then I'll move the walls at least. Because that much I can do. So you're probably getting terrible FPS, but fine UPS because the game is dropping frames to maintain 6060. That would be my assumption. What's your lag jumps? These numbers. And also, if you bring up the time usage, I'm willing to bet you're sitting right on the 60 limit. Faceless, thank you for another 100 bits. You're determined not to get killed off, right? This is your determination. You're going to survive out the month. You know you don't get healed at the start of the month, right? Or are you determined to stay to the end of the month, at which point I'm probably going to remove it. So then you're going to be the final bit boss, right? That's one hell of a balancer. Okay, I want... Clone. Yep, I'll survive even if it kills me. Excellent. As long as you make a game of it and you're happy to do it, I'm happy for you to go nuts. I don't really want to copy the concrete, but we're going to copy the concrete. 30, 85... What? Buffer, that's why. Paste. Paste. More pasty. Pasty, pasty. What? Oh, it's removing the tiles on the other... whatever. Alright, let's start this corner so hopefully I don't screw it up. And... paste that bit in. Oh, thanks for the autosave. Just needed to survive till the 17th when my sub gets renewed. When your sub gets renewed, you get bonus points for it. From memory, subs are worth... subs are worth... have a bonus on them. From memory. I could be completely wrong. It's been a long time since I set this thing... I'll set that up. Paste. 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 Okay, if I go back to none, because I thought that would actually take longer. Put that in. I'm going to need more cliff explosives. That in there. Paste. Rotate. Pop that in there. Then go over. And no, I just over filled in the landfill part. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go... clone. Those ones. I'm just going to bridge that there. And... do the same at this. The thing destroyed sound is stupid now. Yeah, it's slightly harder for me to ignore. Slightly. But yeah, it's definitely stupid. I hate it. I really hope they pick something else. None. Come on, copy. 150 ticks latency. Yep, and I'm watching this ping go through on the screen, and I keep dropping packets. What am I doing on the map? I am extending it to fit in extra satellites. Or extra silos. So now we need to go there. And removing impenetrable walls. I don't know. To me, it sounds like a little bit like a tangerine. Oh god, that's a lag. It's like some kid in the back corner of the room with a damn tangerine. He's just going thud, 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 thud. Just to be annoying. Like, don't get me wrong. On a capitally annoying scale, it wins outright. Alright, I need to run that trace route. Oh boy. Pickaxe sound? No, not really. So my overall ping to the server has not changed. And my ping to every other hop has an overall changed. Except I'm still dropping packets to some of the servers in the middle. Yeah, there's some server in the middle. There's some hops in the middle that I'm dropping packets to. And okay, let's try the German server. This is the thing I can't work out, because like this server's hosted in Finland. The other server that we played on the past was hosted in Germany. And Germany, not an issue. Finland, yes. And the ping is like there's 80 milliseconds, 100 milliseconds difference between the two of them. I'm going through 12 hops to get to each of them. I keep dropping packets to the middle between hop number 5 and number 8, which are the same for both servers. Stupid box, come here. Alright, so that's impenetrable wall has been removed. We go back to none. We exit. Oh, crap. I thought it was a map view. Poor robots, you shall be homeless. I'm meant to be here. That's not enough. That's not even close to enough. You're now running full speed as well. Can I fit in another assembler? Well, if I remove that and that I can. Sure. Because I haven't been playing with Puba at all. One speed module. Sure, it's a start. That'll get me to that tile. Red inserters. Come on. Oh, you need those things. Shit. Is there a steel belt? Oh, there's a steel belt. How to get you barrels. That's how I get you barrels. Okay, you go there. Nope. You go there. You go there. Oh! Okay, is there an underground going in that direction? We're going to belt braid like we just don't care. And then go like that. And you can have another speed module. And you're going to pass to there, which passes there, to which passes to there. It works, okay? What can I steal a speed module from? You! You still have speed modules. You can't output. You don't need speed modules. You don't need speed modules at all. You probably need some speed modules finally. You're now running at flat out speed. Cool. Alright, explosives are not fast enough now. Where can I get more explosives into the build? Or more speed into the build? If I did that officially frees up. That's a long way for that underground. Load explosives in the logic network. Is there really? 1,500 in my inventory now. Okay. You can have explosives, and you can have explosives. Hang on. Are they they're literally coming out of this box. Alright. Somebody needs to understand how filter inserters work. Booms. What about your RD build? Does your RD build have lots of free exclusives, does it? If so, I'm stealing all of them. That's a more annoying sound. That sound. Only because I've heard it loop lots of times. And to me, it still sounds like something is trying to grab the power wires between two power poles and twang it over and over and over. You could have some sulfur that's in my inventory for some reason. I don't really want prod mods, but thanks nonetheless. I don't really want landfill, but thanks nonetheless. Concrete can go away too. Those nades can go in that box. Coal can go away. Those assemblers can go away. Fill, fill, fill. That can go away, that can go away, that can go away. That can go away, that can go away. Come on! Oh, I don't want train track anymore. Alright. I now need grenades. Somebody... Okay. Sounds like when you walk through a parking lot on a windy day and the light poles are swaying, making the wires bounce off the inside of the pole. Yes! That's probably more accurate. It's just one of those annoying sounds. Alright, so where... Oh. You're being fed by a requester chest. Well, that seems wrong. On their way 22. Okay, so that's also wrong. Okay, you can go away. Get rid of some iron plate. Some steel, some more steel. An odd roboport. Some magic engines. You can have 50, you can have 50. You can have 50. And if I can walk there, you can have 50. Nope, Septius, your computer said no. See, this is something that obviously needs speed modules. And that bit of yellow belt to go away. No! Need an output for channel points up to 22k. I haven't done it yet. I mean to. There's going to be a 6,666 point reward, which I haven't got to yet. There's also going to be when somebody codes it, a API integration. But it really needs somebody other than Muppet to code it. If we wait for Muppet to code it, it's going to be like a year. Somebody else wants to help or work out how it can be done. Basically, we need a way for channel points to be spent and then those being reported to my machine somehow. That's basically the bottom line. If we get it to my computer, then the Archon software can pick it up. And then when the Archon software picks it up, it can then do sending to the Discord, so the Discord. Sending to Factorio. Okay, you guys cannot let any of this precious iron pass you by. Stack inserters. That one would probably run better if it had some coal input. I have no idea if we actually make long-handed inserters or not. If someone can fund me to stop working for 8 months, for 6 months also, yeah. Are you running nuclear fuel through an active provider? No. No. But we did have thousands and thousands of smelters that were all running on nuclear fuel that have been since ripped up. So there was a small storage section of nuclear fuel that... Oh! Actually, I know exactly what to do with this. We get a... And then you go one of them. And there. And then you go one of them. There. Alright. Like, this smelter block is still running on nuclear fuel. I have no idea if it's still being fed. Yep, it's still being fed. Oh, look. That's exactly what I needed. Copy. Paste. And when these guys arrive, they'll just slowly burn nuclear fuel. Forever. Not terribly fast, but like eventually they'll burn through it. Eventually. Okay. Are grenades actually being produced? Technically, there's some iron getting past you. So what happens if I did that? I don't think any iron's actually getting past you. There's an iron belt here. Hey you, iron belt. Have a split off. Blue belt. And we can do a join on. And like that. Okay, and then nades come down to here, and then they go up to there, and they go into this magic chest, and then they're all instantly stolen. Nope, it's still an explosive problem. Have explosives, and you have explosives, and you have explosives. Everybody have explosives. Wooden chest. Bigger wooden chest. One of them ones. Cool. We're gonna change you to you. That way a bot can do it, because I don't have steel chest on me. Copy that 1,000 times. Yep, between all four of those burner inserters, we use about 1 fuel per hour. I think it's less than that. But maybe you're right. I don't know. We'll try that for a minute. Look, there's a lot of burner inserters in the network. You can set up a giant loop. A very giant loop. We had hundreds and hundreds. I'm getting 3.6 hours per inserter. That sounds about right. So maybe it is 1 per hour. Burner inserters do not use nuclear fuel terribly fast. On the bright side is if you put nuclear fuel in each one of them, then rip them up, well, after they've swung once, they will destroy that one nuclear fuel. Or you could just nuke the whole bunker. Like, you know, either or. You could just leave them and ignore them. That works too. You know, I have never ever on a map ever spelt out my name with burner inserters to burn wood. Actually, I think I've done that through like 3 playthroughs. Mm-hmm. 700 in the network. That should probably do us. Just make steam power setup and put some beacons to waste power. We had a steam setup. That's what the problem was. Okay, so what we had is we had this up here making solid fuel. And some of the solid fuel was being turned into nuclear fuel. And we were running everything on steel smelters. Everything on steel smelters. Like every single smelting line. All these smelting lines were lovely steel smelters. It was all the way out to here. And I'm like, no. I like green pretty things on the belt. So I made just a few nuclear builds down here to just make a few shiny rocks. And then made a few of these to make nuclear fuel. Which you'll notice none of these are going into active providers. They were all set up properly. And then just went and made like 15, 30, 75. Steam power plants. That sort of looks like a J. It's got a loop. That's the other thing. It has to loop. No, you got to come down to there, then across. There should be a mod that when you rip up or destroy any burning entity that uses nuclear fuel, it would cause a nuclear blast. It would have to be like grenade size. It'd have to be like a mini explosion. And even then, I think it'd be far too easy to then just take a whole bunch of burner inserters and load them up with nuclear fuel and just push them into biter territory. Because it's this community. That's exactly how we'd use them. Request a chest. Right there. No, a full-on nuclear blast. Then how would our community use them? Burner inserters out into biter territory. That looks like a J. Okay, we want you. You, come on. I press the undo button. No, that one, that one. You, come here. We want you to bring in 1 nuclear fuel, please. Just 1. Really? Oh, come on, game. Fine. Alright. Go burners. Let's start the D here. This is going to be painful. No. There. There. I need that blueprint mod to flip my blueprint. Which they finally got back to us after 2 months and said they fixed it. GD? Yeah, GD. Okay, the D looks a little bit fat. We'll just give it a little bit of a trim. JD. Okay. New row report. Here. You psst, psst, psst. Okay. Nope. Decided I can't be bothered. Row report there. Cool. JD. A D is sort of like a P, right? That's way too short. No, wrong button. Rotate. Right, this might not be long enough. Let's move that out. Yep, that's a P. I'll take that as a P. Another robot here. Throw down some large power poles. Copy. Come on! Crap! I ran out of room. What was that? Like 4 tiles? Yeah, 4 tiles. Yeah, I thought it was over. We're going to go that way 1 tile, please. Right. I'm going to pick that up. And I'm going to move all of this. Look at how much nuclear fuel I've just wasted. Loading all those poor burner inserters just to pick them up and delete all the nuclear fuel that they pre-burnt. Flipping over once or twice. There. Now J and D are skinny. J is definitely skinny. Okay, the P might be a little bit fat. Alright. Fine, we're going to make the P 1 tile skinnier. And we're going to make the J 1 tile fatter. And the D is just sorry for itself. Okay, go stand over here. Helps if they went and put them down. Come on, Coppertron, I expect better out of you. Alright, fine, you need your extra row back. Shush, Stinson! Just 5 more minutes. Alright, we're getting there. I got plenty of derpy bots. Maybe not. 5, 6, 7. 5, 5. Crap, I gotta do an A. Actually, no. We'll do an A all squarey like. Like that. I don't think that's going to be wide enough. No, that's definitely not going to be wide enough. Okay, so I need to cut all that and move it over a tile. Cut that, move it over a tile as well. Now it's going to be too fat. Yeah, whatever. I'm ignoring it. Why? How the hell to do a Y? I guess? The wire's at the other side, isn't it? That's a 4. Is that even a... Oh, actually, that should... Yeah, that works fine. Okay, S. Oh, you go there, you go there. Come on, autosave. Ta-tink, 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 ta-tink. Okay, so there. Learning your ABCs with GD. Trying to build round letters with square items. I don't think that's going to work either. No. That's so wrong. Okay. That's really wrong. Go straight down. It looks horrible. I need to make every other letter one tile, well, one set of inserters longer. Yep, I need to make every single word. Undo. Cut. Your S looks like a perfect 5. It is a perfect 5. Because S and 5 are the same thing. Just ask anybody who speaks Leet Speak. Okay. That definitely works. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to move you two down 1 and hope that it hasn't screwed up the center. That's fine. Move you two down 1. Put that in there, that in there, that in there, that there, and there. There, and there. You two can go away. We're going to move the whole bottom half of the P. The D is going to be screwed. And the J is completely wrong. Why are you not passing? Oh. There we go. Okay, so that needs to come down 2 tiles. Come on, game. Come on, latency. Okay, that goes there. Yeah, that goes there. That needs to go over that many tiles. And voila. It's sort of there. Okay? Should have started with the S, probably. The A has one instead of facing the wrong way. How the hell can you see that? Oh, wow. Has a couple of inserters facing the wrong way. So, now the grand question is, with 244 burner inserters, how much nuclear fuel are they going to use per minute? Per hour. Per hour is probably more accurate. And I also need to give them all a booster shot. Hey, I finally got all those. Okay, so we want to go nuclear fuel, take off auto trash. 60, 40, 40. Needs holes in A, D, and P. Probably not going to happen. It's the perfect example of Jet A being up too late. Not that I should be going and doing butter hell. Holy boily shitsos. That's going to cause more lag than anything else that you could do on the map. I didn't do any of that. Nope, I need another refreshment of nuclear fuel. Look, it's shiny and pretty. Username. Yeah, I swapped over to Factorio. We did. That's a Jetty plays burner of nuclear fuel. Because in storage we have 23,000 nuclear fuel. So we need to get rid of some of that. So we just Jetty plays some nuclear fuel. Okay, I can't put a gap in P. I could probably put one in A. A actually looks a little bit too big. But I don't think I can make it smaller. And I could probably put a gap in the D. Okay, so how can we do... Sure, we could do that. You can just... I know I could shoot the chests. I was the one that said you could just shoot the chests. Don't you start on me. But look at all the arms moving. It's pretty. It's pretty. Like, they're waving to you with nuclear fuel. Let's come down an extra tile. Okay. Why does that look funny? Okay. And the D... The D. That's always the question. What to do about the D? Different question, Tyler. Go away. We're going to go there. We're going to go there. There. What are you? You're 2 tiles out from the corner. Like so? Location. Okay, fine. It doesn't look great. Let's turn you there. And... Okay, fill that chest and then empty that chest. That's alright. Where's my heat pipe version? I don't have one, and now that they heat up and stay lit up, I mean to make one. What's that on top of the belt balancer? Well, I started burning nuclear fuel, and then Sep went and built basically the exact same thing. That will just burn a shit ton of nuclear fuel, except we don't actually have that many burner inserters in the network. So it's going to be making burner inserters. Look, they all glow and shine and pretty like. Muppet, you dying inside just a little bit from his waste of UPS? There's no waste. It was all screwed up by 2 inserters going backward. It's so important, I'm going to blueprint the damn thing. JD's wood burner also burns nuclear fuel. See? There you go. Safe. And that's so going in the library. Export. Did the server update? Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, I asked, are you scared? Can you update it? And he's like, you can do that via the bot. So I went to the bot and asked the bot to update it. And the bot didn't update it. It did update it. It updated the old Finland server to... It probably would have done it to 18.4. But we needed the new Finland server to update to 18.4. Which had to be done manually. So unfortunately, he got out of bed. And then joined the server just to confirm it was running. And then accidentally stayed online for another 30 plus minutes. Because Factorio. Look, you cannot argue with how pretty it is. Whatever you say about the UPS wastage, it's pretty. It's pretty. And what'd you say? 4 burner inserters takes an hour to burn them off. So it takes an hour to burn off 1 piece of fuel. So 280 divided by 4. It's burning like 70 nuclear fuel per minute. No, per hour. So we have 22,000 nuclear fuel divided by 70. It'll burn the whole lot off in 320 hours. Roughly. This one can't actually get nuclear fuel around fast enough. Why not? It's still short. They're not all waving. There we go. Like, is this not a good use of my time and your time? Alright. Train. We wanted to go to here. Initial request was too small. The initial request is 1. But I hand-fed them to get them bootstrapped. So maybe I didn't hand-feed that one enough. Because there's 40 inserters in there. Yeah, I probably need to feed it probably 60-ish. Alright, jump out of the train. Buy inserters that I didn't really want. We're going to run through here, down here. Past all the friends and the neighbors. I forgot landfill. Oh no, I filled them in manually. So we need a landfill. Are you... Oh no, they're Combatrons. Okay. I thought they were biters trying to chase me down the wall. Alright, fill all of that in. I missed some wall, it turns out. But we'll go to editor mode shortly and fix that. Okay. And finish blowing up our moat. And then after we have our moat around our impenetrable wall Otherwise, the biters complain about pathfinding because they can't compute how to get through an impenetrable wall. So the pathfinder goes crazy. But if you put a moat there, the pathfinder's like, "Oh no, that's water. I can't pass that." Yeah. Commotion socks. Your timing. At least you didn't get a sound in a loop. He says, "Fighters." Oh, side note. Turns out server saves way quicker now. Was it that setting? Nope. No idea. Please tell me I have enough explosives. Shit. Don't pause. Wasn't planning on it. Yay! I'm like 200 short. Alright, 200. Hi, friends. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Stop it! I was trying to request landfill. All the landfill. Coppertrons, go do something useful. I don't get why the Coppertrons are so slow. In Bite Hell, they're super fast. They were acting crazy yesterday when I cleaned off the wall. There were just 2,000 biters. I'm guessing probably because of the narrow path thing. That would be my guess. How did I drop? I wasn't paying attention. Oh. You're being dropped right now. Probably because you don't have enough RAM. Didn't this happen last time? Close Chrome. I don't need shields. I'll be fine. Why is there a wild Compatron up here and here and here? What the hell are you guys doing? I believe this biter's currently walking into the fire. Keep marching. Forward you go. It is Firefox and it's closed. Make sure you have at least 12 gig of RAM free before clicking the join button. Stinson, if you run the uptime command, I'm going to demote you. I just looked at the time. Come on, die faster. How far can I demote you, BTG? Is that all the Compatrons? Yep, we're just waiting on the other bots. Okay. Fine. Oh shit, I took my shields off. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're not playing with biters under jumps. It's fine. Go away. I didn't even know you were there. Okay. Train. You'd have to promote you first. Nope. 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 You can go lower than subscriber. You can go to band. Band is definitely a promotion. Demotion. Guess having trouble running all combat. You should be able to join in and get to the catching up stage first. So I'd still be... My money's still in RAM. I'm using 8 gig currently, so you're probably talking 12 or 16 required to join the map. I don't know. Look at Task Manager whilst joining. Give up that free money? The money has very little to do with it. Okay, it's got nothing to do with it. No, I'd let you back. I'd let you back once a month. I'm kind. Okay, what do I need? I need 200 of that. I need all the landfill we had in storage. 50. Turns out we need to make landfill. Did we... Oh, no, that's iron. That's iron. That's stone. We're bringing stone. We got 3 trains bringing stone. Which goes that way, and then that way, and then that way, and then... Oh yeah, all the stone goes to concrete. Yeah, we got no stone. Well, you're not joking. Factorio is currently using 4 gigabytes RAM. I'm using 8. So yeah, there's that little corner to do, and then we'll probably go raid Hatbot. Did you join the networks? No. What are they doing? Oh, they're flying up and then coming back and then flying up. Stupid robots. This corner needs more power. It's a somebody else problem. Grenades. Oh, I don't need 30 nukes anymore. 10's enough. That's all I need to self-nuke. I don't need spares. That. Can I run out there quicker? Probably. Config. That's a problem. Because I forgot to set that in the file. There's water there. Oh, we've got a bad BTG island. That's what we've got. That's what that must be. That's what happened, BTG. I'll put you on the island. Right, and then we run. Oh, I'm down here. Put one there. Nope. There. Copy. As far as a power pole stretch. Okay. Copy. Put that there, and there, and there. At least, hopefully, prevent them being a little less stupid. Alright, I'm out of robot ports. You guys got all the robot ports. You idiots. Alright, now I'm officially out of robot ports. I just realized I'm not even halfway through the balancer. Oh no, I am. Okay. Yeah, they're just not in my inventory. Go away, biters. Go away. Alright, run through this mess. Hi. Can't catch me. I'm the JD man. Are you killing my robots? How cool. Stop it! There were some uncapped chests. Isn't there some uncapped chests every community map? Okay, wall's done. I can come into the safe side of the base and stand over here. And in theory, this is 100% blue, 95% blue printable. Okay, if I then copy from there... No, the landfill should be fine. If I copy from there to there, paste, and paste, and paste, 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 paste. Oh boy! That's not quite where we want it. Come on, I need to see what I'm doing. How many times can I go Control Z? Did they put a cap on it? I'm gonna go with no. Okay, paste. There. There. So I should be able to copy from there to there now. Yes, I don't actually need the blueprint. Good luck, base. We just need a robot or two. Oh, crap. Half of this is not going to have robot coverage. More than half of it. I'm not putting robots in there. So people are going to have to run up and down here manually. Oh yeah, there's still an invincible wall there. Somebody else will fix it. So, we need 1 metric ton of landfill. Another bazillion undergrounds, which we probably have in storage. Just 1,000 or so rocket silos. With 8 bazillion rocket parts. Those can go away, those can go away, those can go away, those can go away. Those, and that, and that, and that. Okay. So, you're going... I didn't fix the undergrounds facing the wrong way. And now they've been thoroughly duplicated. Okay. There, there, and there. And then at this end, we can do... like that. Minimum Sky. Are we launching a space colonization effort with all those silos? No, we're trying to test to see whether our balancer works. It's 1,024 lanes by 1,024 lanes. So this is an open community map. What we're doing this month is we're building a balancer, which is done. It just required 389,000 underground belts, 38,000 belts and 5.1 thousand splitters. After it was built, we're going to come to this end, right in the middle. And what? Well, everything makes sense so far. Then we're going to come to this end, and we're going to load 1,024 satellites right here in the middle. And we're going to hope that 1,024 satellites come out at this end and get loaded into 1,024 rocket silos. Then, I'd ask why, but it's Factorio. Exactly. Then we need 1,024 times 716 of each type of rocket part, because I'm going to assume every single one of these rocket silos gets prod mods. If it doesn't, I'm going to be really disappointed. Then the whole lot should launch. So it's get all the rocket silos ready to go, then load the satellites in at one end, then see what happens. And hope for the best. Part of the blueprint's definitely missing right here. And there. And it's not a me problem. The concept is there. At once? Yes. Well, probably. So, the community map's called Balance Once, Launch Twice. So, I'm fully expecting a launch with just all these filter inserters set to go. And they'll just launch in whatever pattern they come out, because the distance between here to here is very different to the distance from here to here or here to here. So I'm expecting lots of different launch patterns. Then I hope that we can get enough players or a player to run through the whole thing, wiring every single filter inserter together, which may require us to install a different mod to get longer wires off inserters. Because the idea is we want a combinator at one end. For the love of God, go to sleep. I'm going to. A combinator at one end, which we can flick on, and it'll then systematically launch every single rocket silo one by one. And because there's a 1 tick delay between each wire signal, in theory, every silo will be 1 tick behind the one previously. Which also means, because we've got 1,024 of them, that there's going to be one hell of a delay. I haven't actually done the maths on that. 1,024, not minus. There'd be a 17-second delay between the first silo and the last silo. Just because of inherently how... Probably about 17 seconds. Yep. 17-second delay between the first silo and the last silo. Just because that's how long it'll take for the combinator condition to get from one end to the other. So that's the idea. It's an open community map. You're welcome to come join. There is a minimum requirement currently of about 16 gig of RAM just to load the map. Because it turns out big balances require plenty of RAM. But yeah, with that said, I'm done. I need to go sleep. It's 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Numbers. We're going to go raid Apollos. Because he swung by earlier, unless somebody... According to my Streamlabs, into my Twitch, he's not streaming. Why is he not streaming? He is streaming. Why is that button not working? Fine. Really? There we go. Woo! 20,000 points. You don't have the most. Commotion stocks, you almost ran me over. Alright, we're going to go raid Hap. What's the command? Each silo can only pick up one satellite. Right, you shouldn't be able to pick up the next one till the silo processes the rocket. Correct. So, we're going to do raid JD says G'day, mate. And then click the button again. Cool. It should be fine to leave it on. It should be, but I wouldn't. Mainly because putting anything through that balancer is going to absolutely kill the UPS. Because at the moment, none of those belts have been calculated. You don't need filter and sort of opposing signals. You do, because they're going to be preloaded with the rocket parts. And then they'd launch. If you had the launch automatically ticked. Which will also have to be done. Unless you want to run through and click launch in every one of them. Which would be painful. Anyway, I need to go. I need to go to sleep. So we're going to go raid Hap. Here's a lovely message you can drop into his chat when we get there. If I could spell, which it turns out I can't all night long. But thank you guys for joining me for tonight. Whatever is going to be painful to my PC. No, I'm going to log off Commotion Socks. Good night. Thank you guys for swinging by. Thank you guys for swinging by for the first game, the second game, the third game, all the games. I am hoping to add to the lovely schedule a random game of the week. Yep, Stinson's right. Come join us on Discord if you haven't already. And why did the Discord one not work? Because you can't spell either. Same time, yeah, most of the content goes up on YouTube, including this stream, at least the Factorio half. I don't know about the other half. That'll pop up on YouTube. I don't know. Probably in a couple of days. I'm a little bit behind lately. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. We're going to go click that button. And here's a lovely message you can give to Hippolytus' chat when you get there. Alright, I'm out. Bye.